Hi, I'm Wendy, and today I'm going to give you some post-presentation tips. Okay, so what should you do after a presentation? All right, you've nailed that presentation, you've aced those Q&A questions. You're probably wondering, what am I going to do next besides bask in the glory and all the applause of your amazing presentation? However, there are some very important things that you should consider and that you should do. So I'm going to give you a few tips today as to what to do after your presentation. All right, so the first tip is, well, obviously thank your audience and the organizer of the event and the sponsors. So express your gratitude. You want to thank them. You want to also thank the organizers and the sponsors for their support of that event. So hopefully they will also ask you back again, and you'll get some really, good publicity from that. The next tip is networking. So don't be in a hurry to run off after your presentation, even though you might feel like doing it. This is an opportune moment to do some networking, to follow up. A lot of people are often a little bit timid about participating in Q&As. However, what I've noticed is that after the session is finished, a lot of people go up to have that sort of one-on-one, more intimate conversation with the presenter because they weren't feeling very confident about being out there with asking questions in public. So do that networking, answer their questions, make the contacts. I think you'll find it very useful. The next tip is to be a bit of a photo opportunist. Now, I know I am, but I think it does help. It does help afterwards with your networking and building your presence online. So don't shy away from any photo media opportunities that there might be. Ask the organizers, the sponsors, and perhaps some audience members if they'd like to join in a photo session with you after the event. And then, of course, share that on your socials. If there are people of influence, if there are industry leaders at the event, then don't hesitate to ask graciously if they wouldn't mind having a photo with you. And of course, share that afterwards. The fourth tip is to pack up and exit professionally. So don't leave any of your materials behind. Pack up your material, your equipment, whatever it is that you've used for your presentation. There may be other sessions after you. People may need to use that venue, that stand, that lectern after you. So make sure you leave it in a good state. The next tip, collect some feedback from the organisers, from conference participants. You can do that through surveys, through informal discussions or online forms. Valuable feedback will help you improve your presentation the next time. Obviously, follow up after the event. Send follow-up emails or messages to the attendees and to the organisers as well. Excuse me. Express your thanks, reiterate the key points, and if you have promised to provide some extra resources or connections or additional information, then follow through on your promises and do that. This just reinforces your message, the key points of your presentation, and maintains that engagement a little bit longer. Reflect on your performance. So that's the next tip I give. It might have gone really well, but it still doesn't hurt to think about it, reflect, evaluate, give yourself some evaluation. How did you go? What areas could you improve? I think that always helps to give have some reflection afterwards. If you are presenting with a team, have a team debrief. If you have had the presentation recorded, don't forget to ask for those recordings and to share them on your socials. Plan your next steps, celebrate your successes. So, you might have done very well, and congratulations if you have. Why not celebrate that? Make sure that you do share your successes on social media. Share those recordings, share those photos, and thank people at the same time. So just remember, just because your actual presentation has finished, that doesn't mean that that's the end of your job, okay? You don't say, okay, well, that's it, done, tick that box, I'm off now. So the post-presentation phase is crucial for building relationships, refining your skills, and ensuring a very positive and lasting impact on your audience members.